Podcasting from Woodstock, Georgia, welcome to Soul Solutions, a show where we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs. I'm your host, author, and certified life coach, Terry Kozlowski. Hello, warriors. Is your egoic mind ruminating on the negativities in your life? Can you alter your mindset to see the bright side of things? I have an exercise to help you hear your soulful voice and adjust your mindset by reframing your perspective. The link to download this free tool is in the show notes. Don't allow the egoic voice to keep you distracted from living the life you want. Now let's start this week's episode. Episode 158. Here's how to deal with the memories of loved ones. Like all other elements of death, remembering a loved one is a matter of preference. It is a means to honor a life that was lived, shared, and that affected other people. The most crucial thing to keep in mind when remembering a loved one is that authentic connection, a funny anecdote, or an unforgettable experience. Sometimes it doesn't involve a material object. Everyone remembers their loved ones in their own unique ways. Besides assisting in the mourning process, remembering a departed loved one in a unique and personal way creates a legacy that is motivated by the person's unforgettable life. You can establish a connection with a loved one that enables a continued relationship by paying tribute to them after they pass away. By including discussions, memory sharing, rituals, or acts of service in their honor, you allow the deceased to remain a part of your life. How the brain works. There have been studies done on the neuroimaging of bereavement and the brief emotional desire response. There aren't many studies that look at multiple moments in the same person throughout time, including their grief trajectory. The ability to recollect memories, adopt another person's perspective, control your heart rate, and even perception of pain and suffering are all connected to grief in various ways. So many distinct brain regions are organizing this grieving process. Everyone experiences a loss as part of being a human being. I've lost people throughout the years. The hurt and the pain can have a profound effect. Many people or objects in your life may be the subject of your attachments. From a psychological standpoint, bereavement research shows that a person's attachment style affects their grieving process. There are many purposes for the memories and experiences that are inside of you. Memories aid your understanding of your events and sense of connection. The connection created by memories might help you transition from avoidance to acceptance. You can find an effective outlet for your emotions in the act of memorializing. Researchers claim that memorializing is a socio-cultural behavior practiced by people all over the world that enables them to keep their memories of a lost loved one alive through practices and rituals. Loved ones continue through memories. The findings of a study on memorializing preferences show that while remembering can be difficult, it can also reassure by fostering a sense of community through focusing on a common past. In fact, remembering is the primary method that your relationships can continue after a loved one has passed away. During the holidays, remembering your loved ones can energize your connections and inspire you to be creative and dedicated to the things in your own life. There is an effect you feel when a loved one passes away, but remembering those who have departed is also an essential part of a human life. Keeping a loved one's memory alive after their passing can be challenging. Many people believe that in order to remember them, they must do something unique, but that's not always the case. You can do small things daily to honor and cherish the memories of your departed loved ones. To recall the joyous times we shared. It's common to feel as though a piece of yourself has also died when a loved one passes away. Grief can consume you completely, making it challenging to think anything else. It's only natural that you would wish to honor your loved one's memories. You can accomplish this in a variety of ways, such by exchanging tales, viewing pictures, spending time on benches with inscribed memorials as you reflect, or keeping a journal. Even while it might not seem like much, these little things have a significant impact. They help you remember the joyous occasions you experienced with your loved ones, and you keep their memories alive. In difficult circumstances, it can provide you with solace and hope. The major benefit is that it guarantees that their memory will endure long after they are gone. Remembering loved ones makes you appreciative. During times of sorrow and loss, it might be simple to forget all the wonderful moments you spent with your loved ones. You can better understand how fortunate you were to have them in your life by keeping their memories alive. Recall all the enjoyable times you shared, the lessons your loved ones taught you, as well as the lessons you returned the favor. This will lift your spirits, make you appreciative of the times you spent together, and enable you to create all those memories. If you feel comfortable discussing it, attempt to talk about any shared possessions you may have. It allows us to pass stories down. Your family shapes who you are, and keeping in mind your loved ones can help you pass down priceless lore and customs to subsequent generations. It's possible that you don't go through all that your loved ones did go through. You must educate future generations about them. Telling tales of their morality, upright activities is the best approach to show their excellence. They will see how wonderful the family has been and realize that it's important to uphold a good reputation. The memory of your loved ones can be preserved for future generations by sharing your fond memories. By sharing their stories about your loved ones, you help preserve their memory for others who could not get to know them as well as you did. You just lost a family member or someone who's significant in your life. This is extremely crucial. Remembering loved ones aids in healing. Even through the grieving process can be protracted and challenging, keeping a remembrance of your loved ones will eventually help you achieve closure and go on with your life. This will hurt and make the next day much harder to face if you try to forget them. Unhealthy coping mechanisms, poor judgment, and other serious health issues might result from trying to stuff your emotions and your memories and your pain. Find someone who will listen to you without passing judgment if you feel like the wound of losing a loved one is not healing. Feeling depressed, anger, scared, or sad following the loss of a loved one is okay, and it's to be expected. These feelings are normal and part of the mourning process. However, it's crucial to express your feelings to someone. This might be a friend, a member of your family, a life coach, or anyone else with whom you feel at ease. Talking about your emotions will facilitate their processing and eventually healing. Recognize personal self-identity issues. After losing a loved one, it's typical for people to battle with their sense of self. This is especially true if you had a close relationship with a person or if they played a big part in your life. It's crucial to keep in mind that it's normal to feel disoriented and confused after losing someone you care about. It is a typical stage of the mourning process. However, it's also crucial to strive to maintain a connection with your loved one and their memory. Healing begins with acknowledging changes in one's self-identity. Avoid the temptation to wallow in your misery for too long, recognizing your suffering, and keep in mind that it will pass quickly. Allow the pleasant recollections of your loved one to lift your spirits and make today more enjoyable. When it's difficult to accept the changes, stay active to keep your mind off them and stay away from lonely locations. Remembering loved ones preserves their legacy. Physical mementos of your loved one should be kept. Anything from a prized piece of jewelry to a picture frame could do this for you. You will be able to better recall significant facets of their personality if you regularly see these types of items. Furthermore, you can also think about a memory book or photo album where you can store your favorite stories and memories of your loved ones. When you're depressed or missing them, it's a good time to review this book to help you and console you. If your loved one has had a big impact on your life, maintaining their memory can help you make sure their legacy endures. If you recently lost a mentor or a role model who's significant to you, this is extremely crucial. In order to motivate future generations, it's preferable to publish books about your loved ones' trials and triumphs if they have significant influence in a particular community. Moving forward, remembering loved ones. Confronting the loss of a loved one can be challenging, but you must keep in mind that they will always be a part of you. One approach to make sure their legacy endures is to keep their memory alive. Even after your loved ones have passed away, it can still aid in your healing and connection to them. There may be many ways to preserve a loved one's memory. Find what helps you to remember them best, then try to do something every day. Do you need help to manage your grief? Are you looking for a way to heal? Do you want to create the life of your dreams? If so, please reach out to me at terrykozlowski.com and we can create a plan for you to remember loved ones fondly.
Thanks for listening to Soul Solutions with Terry Kozlowski. If you'd like the show and want to learn more, check out terrykozlowski.com where you can find the links to everything we talked about in this episode. Please subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode as we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs.